Hey guys, it's PoxiiPro. Welcome back to another video. Today in Fallout 76, we're going to be doing another Inside the Vault video. I'm going to be going over the latest Inside the Vault, which was from March 11th, 2021. And then I'm also going to go over some PTS leaks, next season scoreboard leaks. And so yeah, pretty much going to be looking at everything that we can kind of expect for next season. Obviously, everything is subject to change before the official launch of the next season. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first major things I want to talk about for next season is that we can kind of expect two new features, which I think are going to be really nice quality of life updates to Fallout 76, which is going to be camp slots and special loadouts. As much as I know right now, there's only going to be 2 camp slots and 2 special loadouts, but I'll go into more detail on those a little bit further down. Looks like here they also mentioned a daily ops expansion, so perhaps they're adding more content to daily ops. They also mentioned that this update is currently planned to be launched on April 27th. So I think that's when the season is also kind of being planned to start, somewhere in April. I thought it was going to be in this month, but it looks like it's going to be next month, sometime next month. So this right here is what the special loadouts look like. In terms of like the pictures, so you have the first loadout, the second loadout, and you can see all of the specials right here, and then all of the different perk cards. So when you switch between them, it's pretty much like a revamped version of our current respec system. From what I hear, they're gonna remove the current respec mechanic where you have to like level up to move a special point, and instead it's just gonna be in the loadouts where you can move the points around for free. You're just restricted to 2 builds, but I think that's better than how it is now. And there will be like a camp item that you can build at your camp, which will then allow you to access the loadouts and like make the loadouts. Alright, so they have a little video attached here. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this video. It's 13 minutes, and I'll just pretty much give you the TLDR, so you don't have to watch the whole 13 minutes. So with the camp slots, they don't necessarily have to be in the same location. So you could have like a camp at the White Spring, and then you could have another camp slot at like maybe near Vault 76, for example, and then you can go ahead and activate which one you want on the map at a time, only one active at a time, and then it will just despawn your current camp and spawn the one that you selected, and then you can fast travel to it for free like a regular camp and all that jazz. And then right here in this little setting, you can see you can fast travel, you can rename the camp. It tells you if it's the active camp, it gives you a little budget when you're hovering on the map, and then it also even allows you to turn the public map icon off, or you can even change the icon. So that's pretty interesting. So one thing that I just realized is, so they just mentioned how like, you know, sometimes maybe you just make a small camp that you could put anywhere, and that kind of makes me feel like the survival tent from the Fallout 1st is no longer like a perk. If you can put like one like main camp, and then you can constantly move around your second camp to like wherever you want, it kind of becomes like a survival tent in a way. You could probably, I mean, you'll have to pay a cap cost probably to move the camp, and you'll probably have to have like everything blueprinted to place it quickly, but it's kind of like a budget survival tent, which, you know, I think is pretty nice for people who don't want to invest in the Fallout 1st. So this is what it looks like when the camp is inactive. Stored camp, you can see the budget, and then when you click the activate camp, boom, it turns into the active camp. Alright, and so they're saying that when camp slots comes out, there's going to be a widget in the top left for camp slots. There will be a second open slot. Obviously the camp that you have now will be in the first slot, and then so with the second slot you just need to toggle it on, and then you can start building. And then it'll save into the second slot, it sounds. So before, each vending machine individually had its own list of items for sale. I know a lot of people like to organize their shop by that way, like, oh, I only sell plans in this one, I only sell weapons in this one. But in the PTS right now, in the public testing, they are going to merge the lists, so each vending machine will all share the same list of items to sell. And this is so that people don't forget, they say that it's so that people don't forget like where items are being sold at, or like, you know, at what price and that sort of thing. Everything's just kind of together. The limit of how many things you can sell is also increased to compensate with the list being merged. In shelters, they have enabled display cases and vendors, which I think is actually a really good thing. I really like the idea of having display shelters, or display cases in your shelters. So this is the list of icons at like a brief glance that they have available. It looks like it's pretty much all the icons that they use for their map that you can now use for your camp slots. So you can assign it like any of these right here. and honestly they look pretty nice. So you no longer have to power your vendor in order for your camp to like show that there is a vendor. You can just toggle it on and off now in the camp slots widget. So you can see right here, like this one's like a vendor icon, and then you have the camp icon that you picked, and then there's also another icon here. So this is an example of what the special loadout camp item looks like. It's going to be at every train station, and you're going to be able to build it at your camp. And yeah, looks pretty neat. This is pretty much a full respec of special perks and perk cards, and you can get 2 slots. So this is what it looks like when you're changing the special points. It almost reminds me of like when you're first starting the game, you're like allocating your base points in like Fallout 4 or something. A little bit more of an example of what it looks like when you're changing attributes. You know, you can plus or minus, and then it'll add to your total points available, and then you can add and kind of just reallocate everything and save it in a slot. Totally free. Can do it unlimited times. And then here they're adjusting the cards that they want equipped in the slot. And you know, I'm really curious if they're gonna do anything with legendary perks, because right now I feel like I invested too many perk points into legendary cards I no longer want. And at this point, you know, getting perk points is pretty hard, I feel like. All perk cards used in each of your loadouts is shared, so you don't have to have duplicates. So like deleting a card is going to delete it from both loadouts if you have a card in both loadouts. Upgrading a card is going to upgrade it for both loadouts and unequip it for both loadouts if they're in both loadouts. So essentially, you know, they're both using the same pool of cards, and anything you do to the cards will apply to both loadouts. So they pretty much just said that perk loadouts don't really affect legendary cards. They want us to feel like legendary cards are a permanent decision. Man. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this page and anything about camp loadouts and camp slots. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of the leaks and some of the things that are being changed and tested on the PTS. So we have some Season 4 scoreboard data mines. I'm going to go ahead and go through this and we can take a look at what we have. So this is what the Season 4 is going to be kind of looking like in terms of the theme. Alright, I went ahead and enlarged it, and I just want to make sure that you guys can see pretty well. So here we are. This is a cold steel, looks like armor and ace in the Power Patrol season. We had a little bit of the armor and ace in the previous season. Looks like they're trying to defeat a enemy of some sort, the Yukon 5. This is what the main board looks like itself, and you know, we have the usual rewards and everything. We have the bonus Fallout First rewards. Leader of the Yukon 5. It looks like power armor, but with an Assaultron head. Interesting. Okay, we have a flamethrower tank's backpack. We have a Commissioner Chaos Power Armor paint. Holy cow! It gives you like an Assaultron helmet. Available for Excavator, Raider, T45, T51, T60, T65. Ooh, T65's included. Ultrasight and XO1 power armors. Very nice. We have a Flamer skin called Death's Breath skin. Looks very nice. We have a Power Fist skin called Icebreaker. And then we have some sort of Scout armor piece. It looks like it's going to be a new Daily Op reward, probably. And then this is a Daily Op reward list. So it looks like we have like an Enclave medallion, a BOS medallion, for floor decor and wall decor, and then we have a Wendigo tube. Interesting. That might be similar to the Super Mutant tube. And then we have, looks like we have some Enclave Scout armor coming. Some sort of like Scout covert uniform armor. More Enclave uniform mask. We have science chalkboards, which is going to be a wall decor. A recipe to make a Deathclaw gauntlet of some sort. And a ranged weapon called Medical Malpractice. Interesting. And we also have a workshop recipe for pumpkin crops. So maybe we can start planting pumpkins. So right here, this is some more leaks from the scoreboard rewards. It's missing a few ranks like caps, script, and different totally useless consumables that you get. So this will just show like any of the new stuff instead of just the traditional consumables that we get. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. Alright, we have a Cold Steel player icon. Alright, nice. Cold Steel bundle. You unlock the Eternal Secrets of the Scribe of Avalon. Complete is the Complete Chaos Power Armor paint, Cold Steel Game Board and Complete Chaos Icon and 500 Atoms. I'm guessing this is the rank 100 reward when you finish everything. Ooh, Armor Ace paint for the handmade rifle. Armor Ace armor display frame. Holy cow. Display your armor with this Armor Ace armor display frame. So they have display frames now. That is going to be pretty game changing, at least for me, because I always wanted to display power armor. So this one is like mannequins for like regular armor, but they also have a power armor station, which I'll show once it comes up. This is the double tap player icon. Yukon 5 power armor for the ultra sight. We have a golden toilet. Armor Ace backpack flare. So it's just a power armor dude for your backpack. That's kind of funny. A skiing pose. Okay. Yukon 5 power armor for the T65. It looks like a very winter camo. Cold steel floors. Rad Antui heavy ×1. Drink this and you will gain 50 carry weight for half an hour. Interesting. So it's gonna be like a new consumable that just gives you a flat 50 carry weight for half an hour. We also have beehives. So apparently you can build this at camps, but not inside shelters. And you can harvest your own honey. So you can now start, farming honey. We have a platinum backpack flare. And then we have a sugar-free Nuka Shine. 100% less blackouts. Oh, so it's Nuka Shine, but it doesn't black you out. We have a thick tree branch chandelier. Tadpole badge 1. Begin your journey ever upwards with this tadpole badge. Unsure what the purpose of the tadpole badge actually is. And then we have a hunting lever action rifle paint. We have a Mr. Shivers player icon. New pose. We have some checkered floors. Another Yukon 5 power armor paint, but for T45. Another backpack flare. 10 fireworks. Multicolor fireworks. This is the breath skin flamer we saw earlier. And then we have a mannequin set. Okay, so it looks like we have a mannequins and then we have the armor set. And I think the armor set works for armor and power armor, and the mannequin set is like for clothing and outfits. And they have male and female variations of the mannequin set. Then we have the Yukon 5 power armor for the T51, Starburst brick floor and foundations. Actually looks like a nice fancy floor. We have a beekeeper outfit to go along with the beehive, and a beekeeper's mask to go with the beekeeper's outfit. A hot dog pose. Oh, this is the power armor display. Okay, so they're gonna have the armor display and power armor display separate, it seems. And then we have the Yukon 5 power armor for the excavator. We have perfect bubblegum ×1. Power patrol barrette. Cannonball pose. Yukon 5 power armor paint for the T60. A Nuka-Cola collectron station. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing it can find Nuka-Cola for you. Commissioner Chaos player icon. Dr. Bones skeleton display. Display your favorite hats and clothing. Okay. Not be built inside shelter though. That might be changed because I think they're trying to allow displays into shelters, but maybe this one specifically can't be. Unsure if that's like verified or not. Then we have a Armor Ace power armor station, the Yukon 5 power armor paint for the XO1, power patrol fatigues, nuclear keycards ×5, icebreaker player icon, Armor Ace paint for the plasma Gatling, or for the Gatling plasma. That's kind of weird how it's switched. Honestly, this looks like a better version of the one in the atomic shop right now. And it's free by just playing. Commissioner Chaos power armor paint. So this one looks pretty cool. It's also for all the power armors, and it just has that like digital head. Cold steel wallpaper. We got the flamethrower tanks. We have a cold steel assaultron Stein. Atomic Ranger power armor skin. Okay. So there's like a green variant of this that kind of circulates into the atomic shop. This is just a gray and red version, I suppose. 50 perk coins, Power Patrol blue beret, perfectly preserved pie, icebreaker outfit, Brotherhood of Steel Infantry salute. Oh, statue. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's a camp decoration. Then we have a cold steel bundle, and this one is a blue variation instead of a red one, it looks like. So it looks like they added a couple new things to the camp building, like furniture and whatnot, that you can obtain the plans through in-game means. And this is what some of them look like. So this is a Enclave, this is the Enclave medallion. This was earned from the scoreboard, I think. Oh no, this was from Daily Ops, I think, the BOS medallion. So it's just decorative stuff, pumpkins, yeah, the Wendigo tube, chalkboard, all that's the chalkboard, interesting. And this is the rest of the new items. So the ones I just showed are from the daily ops, and these ones we're unsure how to obtain. So it looks like you can get some balloons, arch, a Vault 76 rug, a neon light diner clock, a scorched tube, interesting. And then we already saw the punch card machine, but this is pretty much what it looks like in your camp. And it looks like on PTS they're fixing some vampire and thorns bugs, and like pretty much how the effects activate to avoid exploitation. So if you're interested in this, I'll have this link in the description. They're pretty much just fixing some things regarding these weapons and items. There's also some more leaks from the scoreboard. There's like this golden cashier looking device, which is interesting. We have like some brick walls. This is what the power armor display looks like. Also a Mr. Fuzzy, I think is what it's called, power armor helmet. Some sort of dartboard. This looks like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be showing off, but it's one of the leaks. Some sort of blue carpet, an outfit of some sort, some sort of pink carpet, maybe another Stein. They also have this item. Yeah, I think this is just showing the carpet. This is the new floors, walls, maybe another new floor here. This is the mask for the power armor. The Mr. Fuzzy mask. Some sort of gate, it looks like, with barbed wire. It looks like a fancy gate. This is what the full board looks like. Maybe there's more hedges coming soon, like these rabbit hedges. New wall decoration. I see the new balloons are here. A new flooring. A new hat. Looks like a new Raider kind of themed outfit. Maybe it's Super Mutant themed because of the meat bag. I don't know. Raider is Super Mutant themed. I think this is the new skeleton that didn't have an image on the previous one. We also have something like this. This is what the armor stand looks like, with some armor on it. A Nuka-Cola cashier kind of machine. Okay. Some sort of throne or chair, kind of Raider looking. Brick wall. A new drum set. A non-gold register, just like a regular looking one. The blue carpet. This is what the new gate looks like with somebody in front of it. There's also just a one door gate, it looks like, instead of having it double door. Top view of the drum set. A white carpet. A new wallpaper. Either that or showing off the dartboard again and the white carpet. A very fancy looking register. Another like purplish carpet. Not sure what's new in this. Maybe this table decoration. There's definitely a pose here and like a Mothman decoration on the back wall. This is showing off the new floor, the scoreboard, and the new walls. Maybe even this rug right here. Grandfather clock. Interesting. Some sort of power armor skin right here. It looks like it's very green. Has like these little spiky shoulders. Oh, this is the front view from the, it looks like a US Army power armor skin. Actually looks really cool. The helmet is a unique look compared to like the current Fallout, the current power armors. It kind of reminds me of, it kind of reminds me of like a Warhammer unit. I don't know what specific unit, but it just looks like something familiar. This is what the mannequin looks like with like a dress on. Mannequin without anything. Lever action skin, maybe? Yeah. A potted plant, the new flooring, and I think that's pretty much everything. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. This video might be a little bit of a long one, but hopefully you guys kind of get a nice little sneak peek of everything that's planned to be coming to the next season. And yeah, if there's something that I didn't cover that you heard about, please let me know in the comment section. That way, we can all kind of hear the news. But otherwise, until next time.